Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These folks out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? This your boy Smoke Tales. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you, cause I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. New Haven police ID man killed in a shooting at Bella Vista apartments after altercation. A shooting that left a 56-year-old city man dead on Friday took place after he confronted a fellow resident at the Bella Vista apartment complex while armed with a machete. Kristen Buckhart, a spokesperson for the New Haven Police Department, identified the deceased individual in the news release on Saturday as John Reynolds of New Haven. Buckhart said officers responded to the Eastern Street apartment complex just before 5:30 p.m. Friday after multiple 911 callers reported a man, later identified as Reynolds, carrying a machete in the hallway while banging on apartment doors and rambling. Callers reported that Reynolds had a history of mental health problems and may have been under the influence. Buckhart said dispatch began receiving calls of people hearing gunshots. He said investigators believe Reynolds was fatally shot by another resident after an altercation between the two on the upper floor. He said officers are seeking individuals who may have witnessed the shooting. Buckhart said the individual who shot Reynolds has not been arrested, but noted the investigation was ongoing and did not identify the individual. Homeboy out here playing games and got his ass clapped.
We begin tonight at a high-rise in New Haven where a homicide investigation is underway. Thanks for joining us here on CW20. I'm Brent Hart.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. This all went down just a few hours ago.
Now take a look at the crime scene here. It is the Bella Vista housing complex on Eastern Street.
Many of the people who call this high-rise home are seniors, some disabled.
Police cruisers were parked in front of the A building of the Bella Vista housing complex Friday night. Neighbors say they heard a lot of commotion and then saw officers with their guns drawn.
Just a lot of police cars started showing up, and then they were getting out of vehicles with assault rifles.
Police say 56-year-old John Reynolds was on one of the higher floors of the Eastern Street apartment building carrying a machete. Callers told police he was banging on doors and rambling. Around 5:30 p.m. Friday, police say Reynolds and another resident had an argument, and then that resident shot him. Reynolds died from his injuries. Police say 911 callers told dispatch that Reynolds had a history of mental illness problems and may have been under the influence. Investigators are on the case. They did not arrest the resident who fired the gun.
Neighbors say this is a quiet community with a lot less activity happening in the past few years. Most are just shocked and sad to hear something like this happened.
What did they do to him?
So he had a machete.
Yes.
And he was knocking on doors, and then somebody
Shot him?
Yeah.
Killed him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And I told my wife, and she saw, she was at Bible study, and she says, oh my God. And she said, we got to get out of here. She's a little upset about it, obviously.
Bella Vista is a senior living housing complex. Neighbors say there is security, but some say it's not enough.
We need better security. We can't just have everybody coming in and out of here like that.
If you saw the incident or have information, you're asked to call police. In New Haven, Jane Chaco, News 8.
Yeah, man. So you see how they getting down out there in New Haven, Connecticut. You see the neighbors, they shocked. They may be older people, but homeboy, the man, he's old. My wife, she went to Bible study. Oh, she's got to go, man. You supposed to have the strap on you. You supposed to be able to protect your wife. If you can practice your Second Amendment, people, this is what it's there for. Everybody hollering about security, except the man who he approached with that machete, who laid his ass down. You are your own first responder. You got to be there to protect yourself. When you only got seconds to protect your life, the police are only minutes away. You got to be able to control that yourself, right? This is why you should carry. Somebody should have told Reynolds not to bring a knife to a motherfucking gunfight. Man, this your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.